It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
Welcome to the show.
I can never not laugh at that fat bastard. That is so funny.
Then you're laughing at my dancing.
That's what I'm worried about.
I'm telling you. Jared must have put a camera up in my house when he was up here.
Could you do me a favor and never dance like that in front of me?
How do you think I'm going to be standing right in front of you as you sing the national anthem dancing like that?
Oh, when am I doing that?
Oh shit, Saturday.
Well, we might as well just bring this out in the open right now, guys.
Well, I was about to say next Saturday.
We'll wait till a few more
Saturday.
people get in here, because if we announce it now, there's only a few people watching. We want to get those last minute tickets in. But this Saturday, SummerSlam, big event. They might as well call this Championship Slam with the amount of title matches
I went
there
through
are.
the card today.
It's
trying to
crazy.
figure out how many matches there were, and I was like, every match is a title match.
Except for one.
This is Clash of the Champ. Which one's not?
McIntyre and Punk.
Oh, fuck. I had that labeled in my head as a fucking title fight.
So I won't lie. When I was making the banners before, I had Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk World Heavyweight Championship match, and I had to delete it. I had the same thought process you did. I was like, oh, crap. That's just with Rollins. So I had to change the banner that we put up.
Yeah, Chris earlier asked me who I thought was going to headline or what the headline was going to be. And I was like, so I started thinking about all the matches. I was like, I think Cody and Solo has to be, because the chance that Reigns comes back.
Yeah, that's probably a good
Unless
assumption.
they start with that and they start hot. I don't know.
I don't know. They want to send that crowd home going crazy.
I don't think there's a match right now that you can put on aside from your girl getting fucking squashed.
Yeah, she's gonna get
that wouldn't
pummeled.
send them home happy.
Yeah. All right, let's start from the beginning. So the first thing we're gonna hit, we'll just do a quick recap of Raw from last night, because I obviously know that we're gonna be on SummerSlam from quite a while. Corey, you can just scroll. I put these in order so you can go up instead of down. All right, so Monday Night Raw last night. Good show. I like how they opened up with Rollins and Punk and McIntyre to get the crowd hot straight out the gate, get them excited for that.
Corey, you need to pop in for this for 1 second.
Yeah, we have a question for you. Hi. Go ahead.
What did you think of Rollins'
outfit?
Bro, I don't. All right,
That
I
was
get
my
it.
first
I
thought.
am
saw him, I was like-
visionary. I'm a revolutionary. You're not doing anything that anybody else has not already done, good sir. Macho Man's been around a long time. Maybe he didn't wear the shoes that you wear, but he is a little extravagant. Seth Rollins always looks like he came off of a friggin' runway over in Paris. It's absolutely absurd. I can't stand it. I could deal with the outfits if it wasn't for the heels that make him walk like a baby giraffe.
But okay, so you're talking about
Reaction gotten.
He looks like he walks like a 14-year-old girl that's learning how to walk in heels every time he comes out in them. Like, why are you even wearing them? Your feet must hurt when you're done. I'm sure he's got a respect for the women that wear them now, though.
Hi, Johnny. Thanks for calling us fuckers so soon in the episode. So, Corey, but what's the difference between Ric Flair, Randy Savage, even ravishing Rick Rude? They were all flashy dressers. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the Red Rooster. Let's go way back. Flashy dressers. What's wrong with Rollins' outfits, though?
Who said I liked all of those? I mean, I get it. You're playing a character. That's cool and all, but holy crap. But that, and see, that's probably part of it too. Like, he's doing it to get a reaction out of people.
Yes.
Like, I want
Job
him
done.
I want him to go back to the Shield Seth Rollins. That suits him better.
All right, so
what
question?
I don't know.
My head.
I think his character took off when he started doing this.
Best ring attire of all time Both. You give me your picks.
Like walk-in attire or actual wrestling attire?
Wrestling attire, whatever.
Well, there's a huge difference because
I never understood the fuck. I mean, okay, the only thing I understand about the underwear, the tights like that, why people wear them. Okay, you got move. Look at all the movement you got, man. You can move all over the place. Fucking fantastic. Weird as shit. Weird as shit to me. Wrestling in your underwear against other dudes. It's neat, but I don't know. I mean, the Undertaker's just iconic with the big trench coat in his early days, man, and the hat. That's iconic to me. That's something I'll always remember. I don't know. Yeah, how do you hate the jorts, man? The jorts are pretty awesome.
Cena's jorts.
Even Raven wore jorts.
That's true.
Yep.
I forgot you're a big Raven guy.
Raven wore jorts with a leather jacket.
See, I'm
pretty
gonna
baller.
I'm gonna go with what you said earlier. Rollins and Shield with their gear, because they actually wrestled in their gear.
Yeah.
So it was like
Yeah.
from start to finish, that was their shit. So I'm gonna go
I'm
with
gonna
that.
take a different route here.
Oh,
Lita.
boy.
What's the matter?
Job
Nothing.
successfully done.
All right, let's get back to Raw.
Lita's Raw.
Now that I successfully got it. Ooh, that's a good one, Chris.
Good one,
Sting.
Chris. Sting. Yeah, Sting's got some good stuff. Him with that baseball bat. But
So
all
then
right.
here's the question, Chris. Beach Sting or Crow Sting?
Oh, Crow. If he says anything other than Crow, I punch him in the face.
See, I don't know. I liked the original Sting. Crow Sting's awesome.
Crow Sting
But-
is epic. That's
Yeah.
what most people associate him as.
I still remember him coming out with like the
Yeah. I
sort of
know.
like the Ultimate Warrior makeup.
Yeah, that's true. See, Bridie Crow. Good job. All right, let's get back on focus here because we're going to be here for 7 hours talking about all kinds of different shit than we're
Gonna
supposed
be
to
there
be.
Saturday night for 7 hours
Yeah,
too.
no doubt. No doubt. All right, so Rollins, Punk, McIntyre. You have any other thoughts on this build to this match? I think the promo was amazing. So,
I can't wait. That's
what's up, Tommy?
like Rollins said, that's gonna be a violent masterpiece.
It's be a war.
Oh, can't wait to talk about that one.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a good watch. So, all right, moving on in Raw. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that happened because it was kind of, you could tell it was one of those cool down episodes where they were just trying to get to SummerSlam so no one got injured.
Yeah, because pretty quick after the Rollins segment was Gable.
Alpha Academy with Gable. Yep. So I love these guys. I love that. I don't love the Alpha Academy. The Howdies, the Wyatt Six. Those are my people. Obviously, I like how they started to bring out Loomis's character last night a little bit,
And that was a huge change.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love how they're finally starting to show them in the ring, how they're going to start wrestling now. I only wish that they were going to wrestle on Saturday, but I also know they have to have people have something to look forward to on Monday.
Yeah, I think
So,
you're.
And this card
Somebody
is
said it
stacked.
last week where you're gonna have Howdy like hang out more, kind of just around the outside as matches happen for now.
Yep. This match card is stacked for SummerSlam too. I think they'd get lost in the shuffle.
They would.
Excuse me. Yeah, no doubt.
It's gonna.
Every match is going to be a violent masterpiece. Brady, you're not wrong.
That's
So,
facts.
Yep.
And then
What
you
else?
had
Priest. Not Priest, the
Gunther.
Judgment Day.
Oh, yep.
So I still don't know when they're going to pull the plug on this Judgment Day implosion. I mean, they're still showing how Balor's kind of aligning with Priest. I don't know if there's going to be some type of screw job with them come Saturday. We'll get into that again in a little bit. But what are your thoughts with the Judgment Day part of this whole thing?
It's getting old. It's the same thing anymore.
Stale.
Same thing every week. I did like as a whole Priest's little vignette that they put together. First of all, I like the way they're doing those right now.
His promos are becoming really good.
I was watching that last night and I said, I like him now. Like that, over the last couple of weeks, more of him has come out. Like what we saw in the WrestleMania press conference. More of that's coming out. And it took Gunther calling him street trash to do it.
Yep. Rhea and Damian don't have belts. Maybe, Brady, we'll get to that in a minute. I liked the Jey Uso Carlito match for one reason. Well, two reasons. One, when Carlito ate that spear and spit the apple all over the place, and then after the 3 count, Jay reached over and took a bite of the apple and was chewing it.
Yep.
The rest of the time he was out there. That was hysterical. That guy is gold right now. But you'll notice he's nowhere to be found on Sunday. For now.
There's a reason.
Right. For now. So that spear that Carlito ate was pretty epic, though. To watch that apple fly out of his mouth was hysterical.
Even Carlito, going back to his first run with WWE, I love the way he does that character.
Yep. That's cool. So what else was there? There wasn't really much else to. I mean, Gunther and Balor's match, but I don't even remember what else was in the middle of this.
Sammy.
Yeah, more of the build.
Sammy had a match and Braun came out.
Yep.
I don't know how that match is going to turn out. That's what I'm up in the air about.
And we all knew Sammy was going to beat Dom, so there was no.
Yeah.
There was no question there. That's why I said it was kind of lackluster a little bit, but whatever.
I expected Liv to kind of interfere and screw him over, but
this is why I'm what?
Not a Gunther fan.
Oh, because of the chops. Balor was pretty messed up after that match with Gunther. Did you see the welts on him?
Yeah.
From all the slapping? That was crazy. But I'm with Corey on that. The slaps are getting a little old. He needs to wrestle. Stop slapping the shit out of people.
There's gonna be a lot of it Saturday.
Oh, of course.
Mixed with a lot of wrestling.
Yep. Of course. But
they didn't want to make Balor look like a fucking jobber.
You can't. He's a tag team champ.
Right. So they just put him out instead of taking a pin.
Yep. But all right. We're kind of dragging our feet because there's just not really much else to. He's throwing his arms around. What's the matter, buddy?
What do you mean that make him look bad? It made him look horrible. Who wins with a fucking sleeper? What kind of wrestler, top tier wrestler, gets beat by a fucking sleeper hold?
Cody Rhodes just did it.
Stupid. A sleeper hold? Are you kidding me? Who loses with a goddamn sleeper hold anymore? This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen in my life. You can't tell me that that's good writing. That's not good storytelling. Fuck Gunther for thinking, I choose my finishes based on telling a story. It's got to tell a story. Yeah, fucking do something more impressive than a sleeper hold. It's not even a rear naked choke. He's not even putting. Come on, I can't do this anymore. Fucking Gunther and his goddamn sleeper hold.
You okay? Got that out of your system?
No, I'm not okay. I'm very angry. I can't see what you see in Gunther. Forget it. If he had a better moveset, maybe. Slaps and sleeper holds. Get the hell out.
The ring general.
Oh, God.
It's like the great Oz back there. He's flipping out.
I don't think you have to worry, Corey. I don't think they're putting the belt on him.
No, I don't think so either. What's up, Robbie? All right, let's get off the Monday Night Raw train. We'll jump right into these matches. We'll hit on the Intercontinental Championship match first. Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, Part 2, 500, whatever it's going to be, because this seems like this has been going on for a while too. So I'm pretty sure that we're both on the same page with this one, but what do you think's going to go on with this?
I think they put it on Breaker.
I think so too. I really do. I think it's time.
He's gotten a lot more mic time in the last month.
Yeah, but what did it for me?
Sammy has to get ready for something.
Well, And that's okay. So you're on the same brainwave. What did it for me was when he was in the backstage for his promo segment, and he was saying that Breaker messed it up. He had a chance to finally reunite with his Uso, when he was talking about Jay. So they're planting the seeds for that bloodline reunion there. So I like how they did that. I picked up on that right away. So I think that's the way they're going to go with this. Somehow, some way, Breaker wins the belt. I think he beats him clean. I don't think it's going to be a wonky finish. Breaker's just too much of an animal to get a weak finish out of this. I don't think they're going to really care about making Zayn look too strong right now, just because he's going to reunite with the bloodline.
Well, that, and I mean, he's not going to look weak losing to Breaker.
No, that's what I mean.
Especially
Breaker's
if they put on the kind of match they did last time.
Yep, which was a great match. So,
and everything that he's done with that belt since he's had it, the beating Gunther for it, and then being an underdog in every match he's had since. It's time for him to lose it. He's got bigger plans ahead.
Yep. So I think we're right on the same page then. We're both going to go with Sami Zayn winning this one pretty clean. So that's
Breaker winning.
Breaker winning clean. No contest there really, as far as I'm concerned. I think it's gonna be a good match, but I think Breaker just beats the piss out of him.
Yeah.
So the next one I'm iffy about is Paul and LA Knight for the United States Championship.
Why? I thought you that's news to me.
I was thinking about this when I was watching last night, and I was reading over the match card earlier. Everything on this card is fairly predictable. And I think to do a swerve on this one, I don't know if they put the belt on Knight.
Then you kill him.
They've killed him 100 times over already.
See, I think it's the perfect time to pull it from Logan. It's in his hometown. If you can't make him a baby face and get a pop or reaction for him losing it that's not cheers, you can't ever turn him face. It's the perfect place for him to drop it.
See, I don't know. I just think they're going to lose. I don't know how much he's going to be around if he doesn't have this. I mean, he's not around now as it is. He's only defended this belt 3 times. I don't know if there's some kind of sponsorship deal with him where he has to carry the belt for X amount of days. I could be completely wrong with my thinking pattern here, but this is the only one for me that's kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen.
See, I think this one says LA Knight all the way.
I hope you're right. I really do. I hope I'm wrong.
He needs the belt. He needs a belt finally.
Yes.
He's always there. You've noticed that every championship is being defended at SummerSlam except for the tag belts. So they're going to make mid cards are going to be defended on your Mondays and Fridays now. And then they'll get the smaller pay-per-views maybe. But that thing needs to start being on TV.
It needs to be defended. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. So I hope, like I said, I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong. I could see them doing something silly where they make them fight on Monday Night Raw for a rematch or something like that. I just don't understand. I don't know. It's just up in the air for me right now with this one.
I'll see. I got Knight winning that.
I try to stay away from the betting odds and all that crap because I'm with Corey. I still don't understand how you can bet on a scripted fucking show, but these writers can see that and change things at the drop of a hat. So I don't know, but that's the only one that's to me is a little weird. So
I would say Knight, but that again, that's going to be another great match. Those two.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And I truly hope that Knight wins. I'm not saying I don't want him to win. I just don't know if they're going to pull it off with Paul. Don't know how his deal's structured with his sponsorship with Prime and all that stuff. That's the only thing that concerns me is his sponsorship money they stand to lose. So
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he understands the business.
Yeah.
He's not a dumbass. He's made money.
Okay, so
not by being stupid.
We'll go down the road a little bit. You take the strap off of Paul. Who's his next opponent?
Who's?
Logan Paul.
Braun Breaker.
You imagine?
That
That's
would be
not a
an
bad idea.
awesome match.
That would be awesome. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
You might have something there. All right.
Got chills thinking of that.
Not bad. That was pretty good. I'm proud of you. You actually put your thinking cap on for a change.
Wow.
All right. Liv
That
Morgan,
would be
Rhea
a
Ripley.
great match too. Braun
that?
versus Fatu.
Yeah. You're
That
right.
would be amazing.
Liv and Rhea. Women's World Heavyweight.
It's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna be torn. It's gonna hurt my heart. My heartstrings are gonna get torn. But I see Liv walking away with it.
Why?
Dom interferes.
Okay.
I don't think he
Intentionally does it.
it might be intentional. After
Yeah.
watching what they did with Liv last night, how she's sitting there burning all the shit and clearly had fake mascara run. It might be I don't think it's going to be intentional, but there is a chance that more than a 30% chance that he interferes intentionally.
See, this is where I'm thinking Balor gets involved.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think this
I
is
like that.
one way or the other. This is going to start the demise of the. It's already started, but
So where
this is
Dom
really gonna-
comes out to try to help Rhea, and then Finn comes down and is like, "Fuck you, let it
Yes,
happen how it's going to
Yep.
happen."
Don't get interfere. Yep. And that somehow screws Rhea, which causes a fight.
Well, because she's got to be mommy and protect Dom, and
Yep.
Liv gets her in a little fucking quick roll up.
Yep. I see.
Okay.
There's this hotel key card's going to come into play finally.
Plus, you got more you can build with this Liv and Rhea story.
Jason, I'm with you, man. Balor does get involved, I think.
100%.
Yep. Okay. I'm confused with that one. I read that comment. You guys can decipher it how you want, but I don't know if we want to post that. That's a little weird. So, okay, cool. Got you. All right. So Liv, Rhea, you think that Liv's going to retain?
Liv retains.
Some wonky
And
finish,
still.
but it's okay.
Yeah, not clean. Because that's not even close to believable.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I got a little jumble. Jared, you got an ad read for us? We could pay a bill right now. I know it's like we'll keep it going for a minute. Just kind of threw me off a little bit, and we need something to hit the reset button here for a second. There you are. We should start singing.
Oh,
Joe
say
Henry.
his name and
When he appears,
I believe in
Joe
Joe
Hendry. I believe in Jared Fishback. Go ahead, dude. Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, folks.
My brain is less hurt now, I think.
Yeah, which is, it doesn't even matter, folks. We're not going to get into it, but it was just something really weird. It was like some fucking Uncle Howdy bullshit just happened to us in chat, and we just weren't sure what to say, so we just take a break. We had to pay a bill anyway, so Johnny Gustafson from Gustafson and Sons Towing, thank you so much for your sponsorship every month. We really appreciate you. Next match.
He kindly greeted us when we first started tonight.
He sure did. He called us fuckers. Thank you, Johnny, once again. We love you too, buddy.
You understand us.
Yes.
See?
The fuckery that always goes on. Okay, so Bailey, Nia Jax, Women's Championship. I don't want this to happen, but I already know what's going to happen.
I don't think either one of them leave with the belt.
All right. So you think Nia wins?
No.
I don't either. Okay, good. I think Bailey wins, and she's just destroyed.
Yep.
And then your little Barbie doll comes out and cashes in.
Yeah, I think she's going to be out there, and that's what's going to cost Nia. I think you're kind of going to see the same thing with the Priest Balor shit last year.
Okay.
And Nia's going to get distracted, and once she loses and Tiffy sees Bailey's all beat up, she's not going to bitch out like Priest did. How
the hell does Bailey do her finisher on this walrus?
She doesn't. I mean, she's got to stick to the Macho Man
belly
elbow.
To belly, right? You can't do a belly to belly on that. She'll fall down. You'll lose her. All you see is her legs sticking out. Go ahead, Corey.
Tiffy's going to go to swing at Nia with the briefcase, and she's going to swing at Bailey and hits Nia with the briefcase.
Okay, that's fine. But then how do you?
With the new briefcase Nia gives her at SummerSlam or Friday night.
She's gonna accidentally knock out Nia. That's how Bailey retains, barely. And then Tiffy cashes in and uses the briefcase on Bailey as well.
Hits Bailey with the other one. Okay, that's probably a good way to do it. I just don't know how she's going to survive the tsunami splash from that beast of a woman.
Bonsai!
Dude, that's like some Yokozuna
Lyra
shit.
did. Lyra survived a terrible
She
one.
did terribly. Well, did you see the interview that Bianca Belair gave a few weeks ago? That she was talking to Jade Cargill. They were doing like a podcast, and she asked if she ever peed in the ring. And Bianca said she pissed her pants when Nia hit her finisher on her. I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't shit yourself, just peeing yourself. Everything should have came out. That's a lot of force. Whew. Blunt force trauma, baby. So,
see,
I shouldn't make fun of her though. She's a big woman, but
I mean, and she's lost weight.
She has, but here's the thing. She is never gonna be this skinny mini. Look at Tamina. They're just big girls. Tamina's a big chick. She's not fat, but she's a big girl. So good for them.
One thing, like if you're athletic, you can do that type of shit. But if you have no athletic ability, you have no business being in the ring.
Right. 100%.
I don't care if you're big, small, tall, or short.
Yeah.
You have to have some athletic ability. And if you can't catch yourself on your finisher, you shouldn't do it.
Do you have to have athletic ability or just need to be related to The Rock?
That's the big question right now. Seems like everybody who's related to him is going to have a fucking belt soon.
I have a serious question on this matter, though.
Oh, boy.
Seriously, honestly.
Okay.
So, Nia's finisher is like Yokozuna's bonsai drop.
Yes.
Don't you think that's now? I don't know if she's the one that chose that as her finisher, or if they're like, yeah, you got to use this for your character. Because to me, that's almost insulting.
She probably chose it.
Because you're supposed to be this, this big bruiser, this enforcer, a big, and I just when I see that move, like that move is just for someone who's big, fat.
But,
like that's a large person finisher. That's not intimidating. That's not a power move. Like if you're trying to be a powerful wrestler,
you don't think that's intimidating?
No, I think it's like I'm just dropping all my weight on you because I'm fat. Like, I think that's an insult.
And because I can.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I see that as like I think that's like an embarrassing finisher.
So
See,
first off,
go ahead.
the difference
I know what you're gonna
between
say.
Naya and Yokozuna is Yokozuna was athletic. He was big, but he was athletic.
A little bit, yeah.
A lot of the people that I've listened to interviews that have talked about him said he was a fantastic wrestler. Like, he was very athletic and knew how to do stuff safely. I think there was one time where his legs slipped out from under him and he squashed somebody, literally. But he was athletic. And I think Naya picked it because that's family. You
That's what I was gonna
realize you're big.
It's the homage to her family lineage.
And he made it famous, so why not just keep it going?
I mean, I guess I get the paying homage thing, but it's just, I don't know. It
and
would
what
rub
other
me the wrong way.
What other finisher could you see her doing? Because the bigger
The Samoan
wrestlers,
drop, which is the other one she does.
That's the point. Well, that's the point, though. Like, if she wants to prove that she's working on her in-ring presence and her in-ring ability, like, I would want to see her do an actual power move. Like, even do something like Braun Strowman does, the big old power slam.
She does once in a while,
like a power slam. Spear.
Yeah,
I couldn't see her do. Give me a fucking spear. Jay, listen, I bitched about Jey Uso winning with a spear last night. You should have heard me.
I knew you were gonna. I knew as soon as I saw that finish.
Guy to do that finisher, man.
Even I thought that.
Man
I was
his
like,
size is not going to do it.
Even I thought that. Like that.
I can't.
That's not his finisher. It doesn't work.
I don't know. That apple went quite a ways out of Carlito's mouth.
It did.
He hit him pretty hard in the belly, knocked the wind out of him. That's the goal.
Yeah, but with a spear, you're supposed to drive through it. He kind of leaps into the air. It's not
It's
right.
It's like a suplex bear hug kind of thing. I get it, but I don't know. I don't know whether move Nia can do as a power person. It's going to be a choke slam, power slam, like a power bomb, something.
Like a last ride.
She has the power bomb too, doesn't she?
Yeah, some kind of sit down power bomb she does too. But that's all in her move set. So that finisher, I think, is just like we said, the homage to Yokozuna, to the family lineage. I think that's all it is.
And since the bloodline over the last couple of years has taken off, why this is the best time for her to use that, because all the eyes are on everybody on that family.
Yeah. Chris, you said that on purpose to stir the pot? Not you.
Anyway.
Oh, God damn it. This cat just bit my foot. Anyway.
Well, at least you found him.
Luke's here. Anybody wondering? Luke is by my feet. Anyway. All right. Let's move to your next favorite match. Priest and Gunther.
That's going to be such a physical match. I can't wait. There are going to be shitloads of slaps.
Welts,
blood. It's going to be.
I don't know if you're going to see welts on Priest, though. He wears that onesie.
Gunther will make sure that shit is out of the way.
That's true. He'll pull it off.
And it's going to be a fun one. I think you're going to see a lot more athleticism out of Gunther. Just because of the
he's going to be forced to.
Yes, because of Priest.
Yeah.
Skill set. But I think Damian can do it, or not Damian. Gunther can do it.
So who wins? Clean or dirty?
Clean.
Okay.
Until probably last week, I would have said Gunther. Priest has grown on me. And somehow, between Rollins and Gunther, he went from heel to face. I don't know if Gunther is that good at being a heel, but Priest isn't getting booed anymore. He's getting a huge pop every time he comes out now. So I don't know if they planned this or this happened organically somehow, or Gunther, like I said, is just that good of a heel.
So, Brady, God damn you. I'm with Chris. I think Balor starts this with Rhea and Liv and finishes off and screws Gunther, which ultimately leads to Balor getting out, which is going to create a problem with
So
JD
you think
and Balor.
he screws Priest?
Yep.
And
I
lets
do.
Gunther win?
Yep, I do. I think the seeds are planted in the first one, and he finishes it off with the second one, and there's an issue with Balor and McDonough. I really do. I was thinking about this pretty much for most of the day today. I don't know why, but I was.
I think right now is the wrong time to pull it off of Priest, though. You put it on him when he wasn't hot.
Though?
Now you're going to take it off him when he is?
So I've always said Priest was a transitional champion. Even though he's getting the reaction that he's getting, I think Gunther is that second transitional champion that gets you to Punk McIntyre at Mania or Survivor Series, one or the other.
This is going to hurt me to say this.
Please do.
Since WrestleMania, I think Priest has been the better champion than Cody.
Absolutely. I'm not going to disagree.
And I don't think it has anything to do with Cody. It's the way they're writing for him. It's what they're giving him.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the growth that Priest has had since he started. Cody's character hasn't changed or evolved or grown. Priest has.
But
Priest
they haven't
has made
given
steps
Cody
forward.
the opportunity to. They haven't put him against that. They haven't built a story aside.
But that's the thing. He hasn't gone anywhere. So Priest has had more growth. So I understand completely what you're saying, and it's no knock against Cody. I think they were so
just the
focused
way they're writing him right now.
Right, they were so focused on getting him over at WrestleMania, and that's done. And I think we even said this. Where does he go from here? And it's just he's kind of stuck in like a wrestling purgatory right now. He's just fighting to fight.
He's got the biggest belt on the weakest show.
Right
now.
Yep. But again, so it's going to tie into the next match, I think, for this whole thing. What I have to say, why I'm thinking what's going to happen with that one. But I still think, like I said, Balor screws Priest and Gunther wins this belt.
See, I think Priest holds this one. I think he's too hot.
Well, this is one we don't agree on, and I'm glad. I hope we see this differently. I want to see who wins this one.
Because honestly, I think the McIntyre Punk thing that can be WrestleMania without any belt involved.
The only reason I'm saying that is Punk wants his WrestleMania main event.
Right, but last year they didn't. They had a WrestleMania that didn't have a title match as a main event.
Punk was also injured.
Right, but you had Rock, Roman versus Seth and Cody. That wasn't a title match, and that was your main event Saturday.
Correct, but I think that all got polluted, like I said, when Punk got hurt. I think there was a totally different plan for that whole thing to go down a different way. I think Rollins and Punk were going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship night one.
Yeah.
When he got injured, that just screwed everything up, and that just kind of set the ship sailing in a different direction.
They set the precedent this year that it doesn't have to be for one of the big titles to main event a night. So all Punk wants is to headline WrestleMania. The belt doesn't have to be involved.
Why the fuck wouldn't you want the belt involved, though?
Because these two right now don't need a belt involved to sell.
Right, but that would be the ultimate payoff if there was a belt on the line for those two.
I mean, I get that.
You should.
I don't know. I think a belt would pollute that right now. I like the way it is.
There's a prize on the line and it's going to pollute it? What's in that cigarette you're smoking, you fucking weirdo? You're disappointing me tonight.
No.
They don't need a belt. The fuck they don't need a belt. That's the ultimate match with those two. They need a belt.
Yeah, but we also think that that's going to get kind of washed out as a three-way at Mania.
Correct,
three
but
of them.
he's still gonna get his main event that he wants. You dingleberry. That's what I'm saying. He'll have the belt, the triple threat for that belt. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Right. And I said he doesn't need the belt for it to be a main event match. If the belt involved, yes, that's the ultimate payoff. But to make that a main event at WrestleMania, it doesn't need the belt to do it.
The only reason that main event was because of The Rock. There was no belt, but there was belt implications in that match.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just shutting me up now.
Any way you want to put the
You're
belt
just
in
shutting me up now. Yeah. Mhm. Whatever.
But
Go ahead.
I'm glad. I'm glad we see that one differently.
I definitely do. I'm looking forward to putting your head through my television set on Saturday night.
I'm not paying for the damages.
I'll get a new one at that point. Just be worth it to watch the thing go through your head. That'll be a reel. All right.
This
one's
gonna be
big.
another good match.
Big implications in this. I think so too. So, what do you think? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to disagree on this one too.
I don't think Cody drops the belt.
Okay. Why?
Honestly, because I don't want him to. I don't know. I honestly, Solo's not ready for it, I don't think.
But you just said Cody is not, his championship run has been blah, right? It's kind of whatever. Cody finished his story. There's a new story developing here, and I'll go first on this one. Here's what I'm thinking. Reigns returns and ends up somehow, some way screwing Cody, but setting his sights on Solo. He gets his revenge on Rhodes for losing the belt to him in the first place, but then ends up Solo wins the belt. And that's going to set up a feud between him and Solo, which will start the Bloodline Civil War.
You want to bring Reigns back as a face, though, right? Like, he's become face. If he comes back and screws Cody, that screws that up.
You don't think that this is why and I agree with you. You want to bring Reigns as a face. I think anything that man does right now is going to get such a huge pop because that show is so stale right now without him. Anything he does is going to give him a huge pop.
I don't know.
I think the fans are behind Cody, but not as much as they should have been. Initially, yes, but I think that tide is changing.
I think Reigns shows up. So I think Jay's the first one down. I think the Bloodline tries to start getting involved, and Jay goes down to help his friend. And then he starts getting his ass beat. I don't think Jimmy comes out. I don't think you bring all three of them back on one show. But I think Reigns comes down and tries to break up the family feud. And I think he costs Solo the title. Because the last 2 weeks, Solo's called him out.
So that was okay. First theory, I'm thinking we'll go the second one now. Who does not have a match at SummerSlam?
Jimmy.
Somebody else.
Or no, Jay.
Great, but who else? Not Bloodline.
Sami Zayn does. Not Bloodline?
What if Randy Orton comes out, attempts to save Cody, screws Cody, Solo wins the belt, Reigns comes out and cleans house?
Okay. This is hurting my heart.
I just think that and I'm going to tell you right now, I like Cody, but I think there's a his head's on a chopping block right now. His reign is finished as far as I'm concerned. I think he was that transitional champion. I think it's been a lackluster run. I think Orton turns on him. Here comes Reigns. That's my 2 thoughts. I don't think Cody retains is guess what I'm really trying to say. There's 2 ways Cody retains.
I almost think he's got to keep it until WrestleMania. But
Solo loses. Bloodline win with the tags on Friday. When Solo's lost, it makes the Bloodline start losing faith in him. That's how The Rock comes in and makes us up head of the table. That's a possibility too. There's a lot of theories around this Bloodline. There's so many different ways to slice this pie, but I don't know. This is going to be an interesting one, and I'm less certain about this outcome than I am about Priest and Gunther. I'm not sure. I think you could be completely correct with Cody winning, but I just think there's too many ways to slice this right now.
I think Cody's run is lacked. Yes, again, it's not on him. They just didn't think far enough ahead, I guess. I think that can get turned around. I don't think they're ready to put it on Solo. I don't think he can do it yet.
I don't think so either. Again, it's not.
And I don't think he's earned it.
What is he? No, correct. But in his brain, again, this is going to set up the Bloodline stuff. This is going to, and I don't think Reigns should be back in the title picture either. But I think this is just a way they can swerve it, because everybody's Cody's going to win, Solo's going to lose, Reigns is going to return, and it's going to set up the Bloodline, and Cody's going to live happily ever after with his belt. I just think this is a way to make it unpredictable, and I think your perfect way to do it is like you were saying. Jay comes out, Kevin Owens comes out, here comes Randy, hits Cody with an RKO, 1, 2, 3 on Solo. Here comes Reigns to clean the mess up.
I guess I don't know. I honestly haven't. Solo's not ready. That's all I got. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, just
I get it. I'm not saying you're wrong, but again, that title and that show are so stale. You put it on somebody where then the next challenger can make it relevant and bring it back to reality. Bring it back to the island of relevancy, as Reigns calls it.
Yeah, but
again, just a theory. Just a theory.
I do think Orton turns on Cody, but I think it's after Cody retains, because I think that's Cody's next challenger.
Or do you think Orton hits Cody with the RKO, attempts to screw him, Reigns comes back, saves the day, and now you got the Orton Rhodes feud?
That could work too. But I do think it's going to be Orton Cody at Bad Blood.
They purposely injured Owens and Orton to leave Cody with no one to help, so he will get help from unexpected places. That could be a work too, just to bring him back into the fold without anybody realizing it. So I don't know. This match is all over the place. It's a lot. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people involved. We're not even talking about the other Samoans that are going to get involved in this, because you know they're going to get involved.
So then, about the way they've written Cody, while we're on this fucking match still, do you think it has a lot to do with everything they've been doing with him outside of the ring? They kind of just wrote it weak.
He's more of a PR guy,
so he can go around and do all of that.
Yeah, and because you got to think.
So then, why pull it? Like you can't just have him lose it out of nowhere to Solo, because the feud with the Bloodline.
But it's an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah. But I'm on a story kick.
You got to figure the past 3 years, more than 3 years, you've had a heel champion. How much of that PR stuff could Reigns feasibly do to keep kayfabe alive? Cody's the Make-A-Wish guy. Like, I get it. And Reigns did his share of stuff, I'm sure. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see his title reign lasting much longer. And if it was me and I'm writing, and again, I'm not a professional writer, obviously, but if I'm writing, I take it off of him, swerve it, make it unpredictable, and then everybody's standing there. What the hell? Because I got a feeling this is going to be the last match of the night. leave everybody wondering what's going to happen on Friday.
Last
Now
match
you
or
have-
first match?
I think it's going to be the last match.
Only
There's
because of the
no way
possibility of the return of
Reigns.
Reigns.
Yeah, you can't. Most people are going to watch this. 4 Reigns is. I mean, the rest of their matches are great, but everybody's going to be waiting for that Reigns main event kind of thing. So, why would you put that first? You're going to lose viewership. I mean, you still got your people pay for their Peacock subscription, but I just think the viewership goes down after Reigns is the first. If that's the first match,
See, I don't think any of these matches we've gone over so far should be the main event of this show.
no.
They really shouldn't.
Yes, and Cody, Opie, you're right. There are little hints that Cody is turning a little heel. So who knows? Maybe Cody turns and keeps his belt. I don't know. I know we're all over the place with this one. I've got a million fucking things to say about it. I can't wait to see how it ends, but I just don't think Cody retains. That's the point. Cody, I don't think Cody retains. Solo
both
wins.
title matches were we differ on.
Yep.
Huh. I have both retaining, you have both changing.
Yeah.
And the IC belt.
Yep.
And the women's belt.
Yep.
Damn. See, now I'm more convinced Cody's walking away with it. All right, let's go to the actual main event. Oh,
yeah,
God.
the main event that's not going to be the main event. Maybe they'll make this the main event. I doubt it though.
No, this will probably open it.
It'll be the first double main event, first match.
Yep. This will be the first match. It's going to be, what did Seth Rollins call it? A violent masterpiece?
A violent masterpiece. Okay, who you got winning and why?
Punk.
I
His
do
first
too.
solo match back.
Yep.
Like, you cannot make him lose.
No.
Especially, it gives him a reason to get his bracelet back.
Yes, he's going to want that back. But here's my question. The ultimate question is going to be, how does he win? Is it clean or does Rollins interfere?
I think Rollins stays right down the middle. I think he gets his shots in on both of them because they overstep their lines. But I think he calls it right down the middle.
Yeah.
For how long did people think that Rollins was not reliable? Right. And he got rid of that at WrestleMania by helping Cody.
Yes.
So why is he going to throw it away now?
Well, plus the other thing is, CM Punk and Rollins hate each other, and there's no way Seth is going to help Punk win. So the only way feasible is he's going to help Drew win. But I still think Punk retains. And you're right. He can't lose his first solo match after injury. Plus, McIntyre even said in his promo, "You screwed me too many times," planting the seeds that somehow Punk's going to beat him and screw him again.
Right. And I love how the last 2 weeks, when you listen to McIntyre talk, he mentions about how much money he's going to make off of this. That's that old school wrestling mentality. In my opinion, that was a shot at AEW.
Yep.
Because Punk would say that all the time. I can work with somebody I hate if I can trust them. And Corey, if you can't tell that those two men absolutely hate each other in real life, it comes out in those fucking promos. That match is going to be awesome.
Corey's back to just kind of.
No, I'm not even like you say, like I fall into the story. No, they hate each other. And they are literally just doing this to make money.
Yep.
That's it. They're not going to go in there to intentionally hurt each other. They will be a lot stiffer with each other than they normally would be. But they're not going. They're not going in there to intentionally hurt each other.
Sorry. I just had a fucked up thought. I'm not going to even ask.
No, I
Imagine if someone ever went for a low blow. Never mind.
And missed, and then was forcing you to be held in the guy's fucking dick line 10 seconds longer.
Yep. But this match just got really stiff.
But that match is going to be so fun to watch.
Yeah, I can't wait. The whole show is going to be fantastic. I really can't wait to watch it.
So then, like, my theory on Rollins being the special guest referee, yeah, it gets him in the show. But I honestly do believe that none of the referees want to get in there. I don't think they believe they could control that match. And I think you need like another actual wrestler out there who can take control of it.
Yeah.
Or stop something if it does start to get out of hand.
I just hope he's up to date with his certifications, you know. Referees,
the internet will roast them.
Referee equals EMT. So all right. What else we got tonight, dude? I think we pretty much hit everything. I'm excited to watch the show.
It's gonna be such a long show.
Yep. Buy some potato chips. Because you know it's gonna be a long day.
It is. Why?
Because you see what I did there. Folks, all of you watching right now, this Saturday, August 3rd at 1 p.m. is our NDT day at the ballpark. We will be there. It is Country Western Day. Game time is 1 o'clock. Gates open at noon. Be there. Be square. Check out our pin post at the top of our Facebook page. Get some discounted tickets. It's really cheap, $13 a piece. We're on the field level. It's going to be a good time. 2 cool things. 1, we get a cowboy hat. Number 2, this guy right here singing the national anthem. Checking that off my bucket list. I'm really excited about this. So come out, watch. Hopefully it's not going to rain. I haven't checked the weather and I'm refusing to because I don't want to be disappointed. But we're going to have a good day. Come out and hang out with us. Have a hot dog, have a beer. Come meet the crew. Jared is driving up from Virginia once again to hang out with us. I'm assuming he's still coming. Nod your head if you are. Yes, he is. Okay. I love watching these guys in the background. It's a lot of fun. So it's going to be a great day. Come hang out with us. Corey's flipping me off. It's cool. I love you too, buddy. There you go. So what's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
So yeah, go to our Facebook page. Check out the pin post at the top. Grab your tickets. It's going to be an awesome day. Hopefully we got a good turnout.
You want to make that day a little more awesome?
Go ahead.
You want to golf Pine Hills before the baseball game?
Ooh. We'll talk off stream.
You're like 7:30 tea time.
I'm with it. I am so down for that. And if you're not down with that, never mind. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Justin, you got anything else? We're good.
We're good, man.
All right. Stay tuned next week. Next Wednesday night. Correct?
Yes.
Square Circle Sessions will be live again. We will be discussing Monday Night Raw and the fallout from SummerSlam. We'll see who's right with our predictions. So if you got nothing else, man, guys.
Later.